It's all coming out now.
Woo! Whoa! Sand surfing sounds like a blast. You know I'm up for the challenge. Need a surfboard? Yeah! Let's ride!
Looking for trouble?
Stabilize!
Confess!
Mind the side effect.
Carving wave!
Tricks up your sleeve!
The doctor was seeing.
Orders guide you.
Seems like an emergency. Pressure! Get moving!
I'm getting sick of this game.
Gather!
Let's shred, Darcy!
A bitter pill to swallow.
We'll meet again.
It's all coming out now.
Well,
Solidify!
Take that!
let's ride!
Shot!
Take that!
Let's gather now!
The deck juice. I'm getting sick of it.
Now you're testing my patience.
Take that!
I will have order. Let's end this now. We'll meet again.
See, just follow my intuition. Prepare to be amazed.
Need a surfboard?
I'm liking the look of this. Magic can't be death, you know. Let's get this show on the road. Shit!
Order guide you. Gather.
Carving waves!
Solidified.
Amazing!
you want it.
Solidify!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Stabilize! I will have order!
Here comes the finale. Step.
Carving waves! Let's shred, Jerky! Faster! Off we go!
Don't tell me they did it again.
Stand with me!
And voila! Yeah.
Carving waves! That's up! The bond is strong!
Ugh.
Solidify!
Order guide you.
Here. And voila!
I'll follow them.
Now disappear! A round of applause!
Stabilize!
This way. Carving wave. Action at the flame.
Step right up! Yeah.
I will have order.
Yeah. Let's get this show on the road! Quick! Drop curtains.
Wand is strong. Fast.
Solidify!
Yeah.
Let's ride. Faster. Oh no, I dropped it. Quick, pick it up. Hope I didn't just jinx us. Stand with me.
Yeah.
This way.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
fast trip.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Is there time to sneak in some dims?
Quake!
Stabilize.
Come on!
Out of the way!
Blown away!
And voila!
Solidify! This is order! Gather!
Mighty mythical beast! Now disappear!
Let's
Let's try!
That was quick!
Let's shred, Darcy!
I will have order!
Mini happy return!
Full speed ahead! Faster!
And voila! Congratulations! Let's get this show on the
Full
road!
speed ahead!
Tour's over.
Woohoo! Off we go. Let's ride.
All right, let's...
Carving waves. Need a surfboard? Off we go.
All right, let's
go!
finish this fast!
Solidify! Gotcha! Clench your teeth!
Now disappear!
Clench your teeth!
Let's round them up!
This is order.
Let's ride!
Clench your teeth!
A round of applause! Good things come to those who wait.
Aerial assault!
Here comes another.
Clench your teeth!
I'll do it, Monty!
Let's round him up! Teeth!
Gather! guide you. Stabilize.
Alley-oop. Mini happy return.
The journey's over.
Follow the road. And voila!
Solidify.
Ja. Da. Za. Ja. Ja.
Stabilize.
Za. Ha. Da.
Solidify.
I will have order.
Rise.
Ja. Da. It'll be all right.
Stabilize.
Mighty mythical beast. Da. Da. Ja. Ja. Ha.
Solidify.
A round of applause. Step right up. Yeah. The feeling's mutual. Up to it, Manzai. Yeah. Da. So. Yeah. So. Yeah. Da.
Gather.
And voila! Da. Shia. Sorry, pal. Good things come to those who wait. Guess this'll go into my magic bucket. Lynette!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome. Thank you for completing today's commission.
Even though most of the academia's restrictions have significantly relaxed, I need to stay here to keep...
Does it have to be me?
I'd only assign a job this important to someone I trust.
Oh no, I'm fine. I've completely recovered.
I know. You'll have a tough time if you go by yourself.
Oh, hey there.
It's been a while. What a coincidence. I was just thinking about Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just that this matter concerns research banned by the Also, you happen to know about this situation. It's complicated, and this isn't the best place. You might have heard about her in Sumeru before. Let's just say that a huge part of... She is, because of that. She doesn't...
I'll try.
Yes. However, it's already past our... I don't think so. Anyway, can you go with...
Thank goodness.
I'm counting on you two. Our task, after all...
All right. Sorry, what did you say? Oh, could you repeat yourself? As you know, I'm sure, hearing goes with age.
Farzan,
Yes. And did you forget to add madam when you addressed me earlier?
Your hearing is... Isn't this rather
And who, if... You don't have to tell me.
But Madam Farzan...
In any case, makes no sense to use a metric like this to...
Wait!
That's her, all right. But the person with her doesn't... Shh! Her body apparently stopped aging.
Anyway, they're wondering if...
Have you been sleeping well? No! It's good to be hard... And is the person beside you the legendary traveler? Oh, I've heard much about... It is thanks to you.
It might be You can teach a course or participate in a collaborative...
Could you not give me a few more...
That's precisely the...
What a waste of free time these folks are. Now you two are here at Tainari's behest, I take it. Of course. I shall need some time to think as well. What now? She seems so busy. Master said there's no rush, but I feel for... But if I get her in trouble with the academia... Yeah, But I'm sure he'll say... Huh? So if I also stay... Okay. Huh. I have to... We're back, Madame Farazan. The travelers... Oh! Why, I couldn't ask for more. Is that now?
You might have heard of...
Now.
Yes, of course.
In summary...
The research method... Also, there are fewer and fewer...
I'm telling you, nowadays, also, why I think that... Huh? Speaking of which... I just remembered... Are you telling... Huh?
Wait. Although...
There must surely... The old academic... Oh, save yourself, traveler. I can't believe she rushed right in. No, not really. Madame Faraz, it's just that she can get a bit... Maybe it's just like that... I don't really get... Students who are in... Madame Farazan also refuses, but she seems to like my attitude toward learning. It's because I'm a slow learner that I have no choice but to stay up late and study. Whenever she compliments me, I feel really guilty. It's not that. Madame Farazan respects my choices. She sometimes brings food to Gandharvaville for— Now that—
Kale, Traveler, thank you for what I argued with the higher— If I'm not mistaken, they're the students of my classmates.
Amazing.
It's just that we need to fill in every single page of the application. It's been a century. Let's see now. That's a bit too general, I'd say. After all, this class's target audience isn't toddlers or children, but rather people who already know the basics of reading. As such, we'll need a more specific learning objective. How about proficiency in reading and writing?
That's true. If we use children's teaching materials, we'll only end up wasting a lot of time on things that students would already know.
And you have your job as a forest ranger, Kale. People who attend this course—
Master always tells me that practice is the best way to learn. That's why I often ask him to help me find simple books to read.
It must have been difficult to get books in Sumeru in recent years, no? Tainari really went the extra mile for you. Expanding literacy is a capital notion. Now that the academy— So that's next on the list. Fair.
Me? I've been reading light novels from Inazuma. I heard that ever since we were allowed to sell books in Sumeru again, some people set up stalls at Treasure Street to sell light novels. I've been meaning to go there and check it out.
Light novels?
Wait for us, Madame Farazan! You wouldn't think someone as fast as her is over 100. Let's pick up the pace and catch up to her.
Welcome to the Academy.
The daylight hours really drag on.
What a long and mildly ungrammatical title. And why is the cover so colorful?
Is this your first time seeing a light novel, ma'am? Oh, they're the most popular of books nowadays. Would you like me to recommend something?
Fine. One shouldn't judge a book by its cover after all. Maybe browse through the books here.
Of course. Why don't you try this one? It's Outlander Brigade, When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the...
I heard that this book's author describes action in vivid detail.
Now I've only skimmed through a few pages, but it feels like it's all fight scenes. There are only subjects and predicates, and the syntax is a tad simple.
Subjects? Predicates?
The protagonist just ends up fighting in every scene with no proper build-up. Will anyone even enjoy a story that's only comprised of fights?
How about...
Isekai. What tropes? However, this book doesn't explain...
How about this? I had to fight tooth and nail to get this in stock.
Oh, that's the latest volume of Onibudo!
Now that's a rather normal title length. Oh, Kyle,
Yes, but I don't like it that, Madam? Are you going to use this series as teaching material?
let me see. The dialogue flows quite third eye of
I also...
It's impossible to draw. Or did the protagonist purposely create these strange names so there's no deeper purpose? It's quite hard to understand stories written these days.
You're right.
Even the most popular book in Sumeru back then had greater depth than anything written today. Yes, a Bahumano researcher wrote it while researching folk legends. The plot had many twists. The world building was fantastic, and even the writing could withstand scrutiny. When it was still being published, many people in the academia were reading it. Even the sages back then all described the story as a timeless classic. The series must have concluded after so many years, right?
Is there a book like that in
It's called Tales of Shariar.
Tales of Shariar?
About 100 years.
100 years?
The Legend of Antara. If an old story like that is still being shared, then Tales of Shariar must be even more popular.
Even if that is the case, I really don't carry that book here in my store.
What? Is that because of the academia's strict control over books in recent years? I can't believe they've allowed the people of Sumeru to become so uncivilized. How can they not know about the Tales of Shariar?
Tales of Shariar? Oh, wait. I mean, it is...
Tales of Shariar, Traveler, call it...
Madam, wait! Oh no, this is bad. You asked me why I'm scared of Madame Farzan, right? It's because I'm a... Even so...
Found it!
Wow!
I never thought...
All right.
Can,
As long as the writing is good, readers won't need any illustrations to imagine the scenes. Worry not. I shall thoroughly explain the difficult sections. You'll like this book. I know it. After all this time... I wonder if Aaliyah and Aziz ended up together. Sir, do you have the subsequent volumes of this series?
I don't think so.
Is that so? And here I thought I could finally read the ending. Never mind, I'll keep searching. If I'm to use it as a teaching material, it's better to start earlier in the series. Where are the... Is this series really that popular?
No. It's not popular at all. Rather, there's absolute...
No demand...
Seriously?
Where did you get this?
I'm afraid not. Otherwise, the mantra would have come...
That's it.
I do...
I'm sorry. Oh, why is there another misunderstanding between Ali and Aziz? Also, and a new character. Is this really the...
Well, that passerby react... It's Madoff, since that's all...
Then let's go at... Huh?
Interested in joining the Light Novel Society?
Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. And need to tighten up that part. A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens, and a piping hot bowl of fresh kanji. That's a dope breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day.
Another day, another empty room.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Do you know about him?
Huh? My master.
Your master?
Yes. He also said he wrote.
And then?
Oh, instead of to tap into.
How could that?
In the end, he got so.
What? So there.
Anyway, the only tangible. He also. But even he.
So.
Well.
Only time.
Madame Far.
It's been 100 years.
Yeah, no matter how good those stories are, I can't.
Huh. That is what was popular. If Tales of Shari, it might have stood.
Huh?
How unseemly. No. Kale. Then we'll use that. As for the academia, now then. Huh? Speaking of which, such things. Why do people? If one of our learning.
Oh, I can tell you what that's all about. But as they grew.
Mara? Huh? Why so suddenly?
I knew it.
What now? Master said that I feel for Matt, but if I get her in trouble. But if the academe, do you have some way to invite her over to parties, Thea, without stepping up? Okay then.
Huh. I have to teach.
Madame Farzan.
Well, since.
Please, Madame Farzan, focus. Huh?
Why, that lad didn't.
Yeah.
Wait. Also, there is.
A fully automated.
A fully automated.
Precisely. I saw a similar.
A mechanism.
I found.
But we can't.
Fret not.
An official proposal. I'll go inform my superiors now. Please do.
Sure. I'll be sure. Phew. Even though this is our first meeting.
Wow! You made up that excuse on the spot?
Who knows?
Huh?
If I'm right.
You don't have to shout. I can hear you. Well, you got here much faster than I expected.
Thanks to the Traveler, I was able to,
On to others?
We can discuss that later. You're looking for me because of the thing you mentioned in the letter, right?
That's right. Please, follow. Don't be scared, Kale. This is the mechanical life form, the It's the final work of a late junior of mine.
You mean Abatui? He must have been a genius to create one of such polish all by himself. It's uncommon that a Spontamod researcher is able to create such an intricate machine. If he were still around, we could probably chat the day away. Something seems wrong here. Have you been maintaining it? Mechanical life forms are much more fragile than they look.
Is Karkata sick?
Karkata has been lying down like this since a few days ago. It could be an old malfunction act. I've taken a few courses conducted by Spontamod before. My knowledge can only prevent its condition from deteriorating any further. But, Madam...
Not necessarily. Mechanical life forms are created using techniques from alchemy, elemental... There are multiple modules here that influence each other. A simplistic knowledge of mechanisms will not serve here. Each mechanical life form is very different from the next. So even I cannot be sure if my understanding of mechanical life forms is going to be of any use to our little crab friend here. Can you all go outside for a minute? I need a bit of space. Before I do a thorough check, everything we've just said is but conjecture.
All right. We're counting on you, Madame Farazan. We'll wait here till Farazan finishes her inspection. In the meantime, her past, huh? Quite a few people in the academia know about what happened to her. I've told you before that she had disappeared for... Her exact words were...
That ruin was crawling with traps and coded inscriptions from wall to wall. I did all I could to decipher the code and deactivate the traps to escape the ruin, but there was no way out. I lost track of time, and I ran out of pen and paper. In the end, I had to use stone shards to write on the walls and on the floor Then, before I realized it, I ran out of space on the walls and floor. I had to calculate all the possibilities in my mind. After that, my memory...
She doesn't remember anything else, including the location of the ruin, and how she finally managed to escape. When she was found in the outskirts of Sumeru a few years ago, she looked exactly the same as she did 100 years prior. However, she was in a stupor and struggled to form sentences. Only after a lengthy recovery period could she speak. The academia speculates that she must have gotten trapped in an unknown ruin while researching machines a century ago. And because of the ruin's special properties that halted her aging, she was able to use those 100 years to crack the trapping mechanism and then escape. Though she had finally broken free, 100 years had passed. Everyone she knew and everyone who knew her was already gone. In the end, even the academia had to rely on century-old records in the Akasha to confirm her existence. Don't make that face. Rather, even after going due to changes over the years and drift in academic subjects, she holds some rather strong opinions about the current academia, and she has no shortage of detractors herself. What I want to say is that no matter what era we're in, Farazan is a true senior researcher. She has her own deep understanding of—
Master, Madam Far.
Oh, let's head over.
I never thought that I'd encounter. If my guess is correct, this mechanic.
It used them for something.
I knew it. If I'm not wrong, Karkata Abatui's modified this module extensively, but the creators of the Ruins machine once tried to create a perpetual mechanism that could replace life or even surpass it. The restitution module is the result of one of their countless attempts. It replicates the behavior of living things to achieve a self-repair function. However, the energy required in maintenance of the module became an issue.
Energy consumption? Maintenance?
For example, a living thing's heart can deliver nutrients and blood to various organs. However, the bigger the living thing, the more powerful the heart needs to be. Once the heart is damaged, it'll be hard for that living thing to heal itself, and even the function of other organs can be affected. Thus, the attempt wasn't widely adopted. Even 100 years ago, I'd only seen it once before. Oh dear, this is going to be a problem. Based on my current research, I'll need to swap out the damaged parts in the restitution module to repair Karkata. But like I just said, the module is rare, even by the standards of ancient machines. Not only that, but there is very little related research documentation available. Finding suitable
I might have an idea.
You mean to say he found a restitution module in the desert? Well, that is indeed possible.
But the desert's huge! How are we supposed to
According to the act—
I do know that a—
Should we ask them if they've made any new discoveries lately?
The chances are slim, but it's at least—
His name is Raid. I think he's stationed at the northeast part of the hypostyle desert.
Oh, you and colleague. Besides, you still need to take care of the trouble that the academia left for me.
Trouble from the academia? I thought you said that you pawned it.
Dang, I bet water costs an arm and a leg around here. Good thing I brought my own.
What is this?
Halt! Mr. Raid's permission is required to proceed any further. That still won't do. Mr. Raid told us to keep people away from the ruins, so—
Damage the site? I've excavated more ruins than you visited restaurants. Which back—
He isn't at the campsite now. You should all—
What a stubborn guy. You're— I'm going to give that Raid—
That machine looks amazing. The location seems to fit too.
The ruins. Forget excavation.
This area used to be. They say that this was.
Well, I found out everything I could. Is there anything that stands out to you? To be honest, the ruins were however, I'm more ruin wanderer. It's a bit far away.
Huh? What are you guys doing back here?
I wouldn't blame you for not knowing about it, youngsters. After all, it's a tale that's over. It's said that this monster, the Ruin Wanderer, some said that it was then, about you youngsters
Centuries?
Wait.
Indulge my curiosity for a moment. Why do you think that wreckage is the...
Well, I had also heard that secondhand from...
You heard that nonsense from the Eremites after they got drunk, right?
Who are you?
Madam Faruzan, it is a pleasure. I'd heard of you at the Academy, and this must...
Have you found any special contraption?
I'm...
Really?
The wise do not...
It is also said that you can take credit for any...
However, it's getting late and there are 10, so...
Since you need to rest... Now, I have, but based on the condition of the armor and joints, it didn't seem... Yes. But how do you suppose it was able to maintain a relatively good condition despite high-intensity operation over the course of several... That's right. Technically speaking, the module shouldn't be able to move... While this was over, it also helped me deliver letters home. I found it near the... Honestly, people in ancient times might... Had I confronted Raid, if the wreckage were to be... Anyway, we should figure out what they're planning before making... They insisted that we should stay the night, which means if they're... Are those sounds coming from the excavation? Not a single person... I'll see if they left any clues behind at their camp. All right. I'm...
Why isn't the tent here yet?
It's still on the way.
You hurry up and hide.
Huh? Who's there?
It's not. Someone damaged our current. The relics in the ruins are... Speaking of... Also, where's...
I'm right here. Also, you forgot to address me as Madam.
Sorry, Madam.
You were all making...
I'm very...
Good. Come on, Traveler. Yes, we should get better rest. Thanks for dealing with them. Now, I found, according to them, I also observed the wreck. There's no doubt I could have fallen into a trap. However, the last few pages of the excavation records are written in... It's just...
Help! Please help! Why are you running away? Come back! Protect me!
What's that sound? The ruin what? That's impossible! What?
Why is it chasing?
What could have caused?
Darn it! Hey, come on, you lot! It's clear.
It stopped?
Hey, you guys!
But what if it suddenly moves?
You good-for-nothings! Looks like this thing's parts can't handle the load of functioning anymore after years of disrepair.
Disappointing, you say? Now is that... You wrote these January 5th, January 10th. One special tent pre-sold. You're supposed to be... When you believe... After all, that forced you to speak...
I don't know what you're talking about.
You lack the curiosity befitting a man of knowledge. Nor do you have respect for mechanical life forms.
Ridiculous. Curiosity? Respect? I'm not here to hear you preach.
Mr. Aid!
Behind you? Why is it moving again? Run!
Huh?
Some said that it was like a giant, while others said that it was like a beast. However, none knew why it wandered the ruins.
Technically speaking, the module shouldn't be able to move such a large machine chassis. However, I'm based... Centuries? Impossible. I heard nothing of...
Why is it chasing it?
So you've been looking for me this whole time? Long time no...
Dear Farazan, it has been over 20, but somehow you've always, unfortunate, only Tamimi, your teacher and friend. You didn't like him. I don't know the end. I regret not.
Welcome home. Look at you, Tamimi. I've safely Tamimi, when I met with that accident, it was on the way to deliver a letter for me. I once thought that I'd never get to see it again. I didn't expect my... And so, Tamimi, also I could deliver these last letters from them to me. The strain to support such a huge bomb, even after the just like a living being, it most likely only... Tainari told you what happened to me. You don't have to apologize. Besides, however, can you head back to part... As for me...
Ah.
Oh no.
As a research, we should give her... And in the...
I'm back!
We've all been waiting...
That's more like it. Now, Madame Farza, come now. Well, it looked to me as a senior. Besides, I'll be sure to revive...
All right.
Me too. Although, thank you. And when that welcome home...
Osmanthus what?
The hunt begins!
Solidify!
Step right up.
I'm a rock!
I will have order.
Here comes the finale. Now disappear.
Carving waves! Amazing! Diana special!
Step right up.
Let's ride! Check this out! That's the launch! I'm a rock!
A round of applause.
Yeah! Carving waves!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
I'm a rock! Amazing! Yeah!
And voila.
Look at you, Spoontail!
Let's get this show on the road.
Catching at this wave!
Now disappear.
Crumble! I will have order.
And voila.
Let's ride!
Yeah.
Solidify!
Pew-pew!